I am Dr. Bernadette Marson. Today I will be talking about the silent killer of intimacy, how this relationship pattern destroys your connection. Have you ever faced this situation? You start talking to your partner and all of a sudden realize you are trapped in a circle of quarrels that has no end. The aftermath of the conversation leaves you feeling unheard, irritated, and alone. You remain silent and are sitting at opposite ends of the couch. You think this is the consequence of being under stress, or you guys simply cannot get along. Yet, this is not your partner or the circumstances that kill your emotional bond. This is an emotionless destroyer known as the demand-withdraw pattern. Being a relationship pattern expert, I would warn you, unless you figure out this silent killer, your intimacy is doomed to suffer. What is the demand-withdraw pattern? The demand-withdraw pattern, also called pursuer-distancer dynamic, includes such steps. Demand. When one person feels a lack of connection with his or her loved one, he or she starts criticizing, blaming, and complaining. In other words, they are telling their partner, "I feel like you are not here for me, and I am afraid." Withdrawal. The other person reacts by becoming emotionally distant, starting to stonewall, or walking out of the discussion. They are saying, "I feel like I am incapable of pleasing you." The thing is that any pursuit leads to further withdrawal, which, in its turn, prompts another demand. This cycle prevents the couple from enjoying emotional intimacy. Why is it so toxic? The reason this pattern is so toxic is that it is not about the mess in the kitchen, money issues, or sex. As you are going through the cycle of arguments, your mind stops seeing your partner as an ally. You perceive them as a foe. As a result, the pursuer feels neglected, while the distancer feels attacked and controlled. The end result, both of you are deprived of your emotional vulnerability. Without the willingness to be open and express your feelings, you cannot connect on a deeper level. How to break the pattern? Luckily, you are able to change your dynamic. This process requires efforts from both of you, but starts with only one partner. Here are several steps you should take to break the vicious circle. First, identify your role. Think about your pattern and define whether you are the pursuer or the distancer. This is the first step to changing your pattern. Second, use the pause technique. Once you feel that you are about to get into a quarrel, do not stick to the pattern. If you are the pursuer, avoid demanding another apology. If you are the distancer, do not leave the room or turn off your computer as soon as the topic becomes hot. Instead, say, "I feel very uncomfortable and stressed now. I want to keep discussing this issue with you, but I need 20 minutes to calm down and be completely present with you." In this way, you assure your partner rather than threaten him or her. Third, start showing vulnerability. If you are the pursuer, remember that criticism is always a defense against the fear of rejection. Instead of being judgmental, try expressing your emotions openly, honestly, and with vulnerability. Instead of saying, "You do not listen to me," use the following expression: "It is hard for me to talk to you since I feel lonely and ignored." Any person finds it more difficult to refuse from a request than to defend themselves. Fourth, establish a connection ritual. When you are stuck in your vicious circle of quarrels, you talk to each other only during stressful periods. To form emotional intimacy, you also need positive experiences. Spend some time every day talking about your problems. For example, you may arrange a daily meeting and drink your coffee together, talking about what is happening in your lives. Or you may spend a bit of quality time with each other after work. Or you may give yourself a short hug before going to work. These rituals will make your conversations easier. What you should remember about interrupting patterns. Misunderstanding is the key point of this pattern. Both of you see your partner as a foe. Nevertheless, in most cases, you are just looking for safety in an insecure situation. You cannot solve everything at once. What you need to do is interrupt the negative pattern, identify your role, and adjust your attitudes. Take a deep breath, name your partner's behavior, and start communication. And this is all you need to create emotional intimacy again. Caught in the vicious pattern? Do not forget that your partner is not your foe. Your pattern is your foe, and you have to fight with it. Thank you for listening all the way through. Your support helps grow this space for real conversations about relationships, mental health, and emotional wellness. To learn more about today's topic, be sure to pre-order my upcoming book and to subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to share my channel with a friend. Remember, sharing is caring.